Welcome back to Houston Life. Our next guest is a powerhouse in the world of professional wrestling, all-elite wrestling star Shelton Benjamin. He went from being a two-time All-American wrestler in college to becoming one of the most decorated champions in professional wrestling history. Now, this man has built a legendary 25-year career, and this week he is here for two explosive nights of wrestling action. Please welcome to Studio B AEW star Shelton Benjamin. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. That was a great intro, by the way.
Okay, thank you. I was trying to get the wrestling energy.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it. I might need to talk to Tony. You know, we might have to have a guest ring announcer.
Oh, okay. I'm in. Anytime you need me, you book me, because you are someone who has really shown people that perseverance pays off. You have had a long career in a sport where sometimes people are out. Tell me what has kept you in this sport for so long.
I would say childlike wonder. I've never lost touch of the kid in me. Much like yourself, I love my job. I love what I do. I can't see myself doing anything else. And like I said, it's just been fun. I've had, you know, as life would have ups and downs, but I've had a dream life, really. Most people don't even realize how good I've had it.
You're telling me this, choking out another large individual, this is your dream you're living out right here?
I mean, you know, it's kind of hard not to enjoy beating people up, especially when you're known for your brutality.
Yeah, you actually are known for being in the Hurt Syndicate alongside your partner, Bobby Lashley. Tell me what people can expect when they show up to an AEW match and you and Bobby are involved. Well,
first of all, they can expect to see two of the most dominant, most fierce, most experienced, most scary individuals they'll ever run across to come out, and as we say it, we hurt people.
That's literally your tagline. Absolutely. We hurt people. Okay, you have competed all over the world. You have been involved with some of the biggest names in the business, also carving out a space for yourself. You reflect on, I know you're busy, but when you actually sit down, take some time and reflect on it, what comes to mind? What kind of feelings are we talking here?
Again, I look back and I just go, man, I've had a really cool life.
Yeah.
I've worked with some of the biggest names in professional wrestling. You know, obviously I had a long career in WWE, and I started with guys like John Cena and Randy Orton and Dave Bautista, who's now a movie star, and the list goes on and on. Like, your favorite wrestler, I might have wrestled him.
Yeah, probably did. You probably did. You do come from this, what they call like the gilded age of wrestling. And like I said, you are still here. How do you manage to keep yourself in the shape that you're in order to be able to hang with the young guys? Because I don't care how much you love something,
right,
the body has to be in a special type of shape to do what you do.
Right. I mean, you know, Father Time catches up with all of us eventually. I've managed to hold them off pretty good so far. And there's really no secret. It's really, one, it's a mental game. I never give up on myself, and I hold myself to a high standard. And if I can't live up to a high standard, then I'll get out of the way. Luckily, I've been able to maintain what I've been able to do. But also, after 25 years, there's a whole lot of luck involved with it too. I mean, obviously, training and persevering and things like that. But I mean, I consider myself lucky because, as you alluded to earlier, you know, there are some people that, you know, you're in this for 6 months and then you're never heard of again. And then there's guys who have gone on to have longer careers than myself, you know, and I would name a superstar who I actually work with now, you know, Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn, I watched him as a kid, and he's with AEW. He's in his early 60s. And if you see him, I say he's the greatest athlete ever in professional wrestling, because at 60, he can out-wrestle, out-maneuver, out-fight anybody.
He's got that real man strength,
Absolutely.
Developed strength.
Yeah,
we're talking about.
Man
Yes,
strength, you know?
yes. And you know, AEW is very special because this is something that is growing, right? The fan base is getting bigger and crazier, and it's getting even more popular. What can people expect when they go to AEW matches?
Well, you can expect the Hurt Syndicate to beat the hell out of the Demand. That first and foremost.
Okay.
Just get that out of the way.
I like that.
But aside from that, you can expect to see some of the best pro wrestling in the world. there is something for everyone. If you're into lucha style, if you're into Japanese style, European style, American, there is every avenue of pro wrestling you'll find at AEW, because AEW is, as we say, where the best wrestle.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at some of this high-flying action.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I know you were a track athlete and a wrestling athlete. You have a huge athletic background. Tell us a little bit about that.
So in high school, I was the only three-sport male in my high school. I played football, I wrestled, and I ran track. So I started doing that I started football in the 8th grade.
Wow.
I picked up track and wrestling in the 10th grade, and I was a runner-up at states in track. I was 2-time state champ and All-American from South Carolina. I was a junior college national champ in track and wrestling. I tell people I was the world's fastest heavyweight.
Big boy can move, guys. That's what that means. That's what that means. I also know you're a big fan of rock music. And so I had some rapid fire for you here. It's called Rock or Not. And I'm going to name an artist or a band, and you say rock if you're in it, and you say not if you're not, if it's not really your vibe, okay?
Okay.
So we'll start with one. Metallica.
Rock on. Hell yeah.
Foo Fighters.
Hell yeah.
Okay. AC/DC.
Hell yeah.
Beyonce. She's from Houston now. Okay, maybe not rock. Maybe her next album's a rock album.
Yeah, maybe she'll do a collab with one of these guys.
Okay, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Love them.
Love them. Okay, Bad Bunny.
I like him, but I like him because I actually met him, when he was doing some things with pro wrestling. I actually met him. I found that he was a really cool dude. He was hardworking. He got in there. He actually had a few wrestling matches. And I mean, this guy got out there and, for a little guy, like he brought a lot of fire to it.
He was pretty fearless.
Absolutely.
Okay, so rock mentality, but not maybe the music.
Not
okay.
maybe the music.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh, legendary.
Rock. Okay. Sabrina Carpenter.
No idea.
Queen.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah.
Rock.
Oh yeah. Love it. Freddie Mercury. Okay. Fleetwood Mac.
Rock.
Paramore.
Rock.
Rock. There we go. All Elite Wrestling superstar Shelton Benjamin. You are a gem. Good luck to you tonight. AEW Dynamite is happening at Bayou Music Center tonight, and AEW Collision is on Saturday night. So you can grab those tickets by heading to the Scene On section of our website, HoustonLife.tv.